What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Erica Wheeler has found herself a new home with the Seattle Storm. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Story is still developing, hot off the press. So it looked like Indiana Fever owned Erica Wheeler will be taking her talents to Seattle. She was one of the free agents that we knew something was definitely shaking and baking on. And she took the social media moments ago to let the world know this right here. She was quiet before the storm, man. She really didn't say too much. I just reported on her actually during the interview with Kelsey Mitchell, kind of letting it be known that she was actually still calling herself their teammate. So it looked like it was reported by Players TV. Breaking news: Erica Wheeler is signed to four-time WNBA champion Seattle Storm per Easy Buckets show on Players TV. So it says breaking news from Easy Buckets signed Erica Wheeler. She signed with the Seattle Storm. Then she posted this. This next chapter will be a chapter that will write itself. It's not about money or anything, only work. I just need to let God do this work through me. So Erica Wheeler has definitely made her share of large contracts throughout her career. I'm happy for her. I'm not going to bash on her or anything like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She has decided to lead the Indiana Fever. And I'm telling you right now, this news is breaking the internet right now. Let's look and see has Annie dropped anything on it. As of right now, no. Ain't nobody dropped nothing on it. It is still developing. But like I say, Erica Wheeler is definitely up out of there. She is gone. And like I'm wishing her nothing but the best, man. Nothing but the best. Let's look and see what some of these comments says. Let's check out some of these comments under this post real quick. Say, go be great, Erica Wheeler. Thank you for everything you did for the Fever. You'll always be family. So sad to see you go. And yeah, man, it is what it is. She has decided to part ways with the team. Now we have to move on to another story. Next question and the biggest storyline about the Indiana Fever is how in the world do they have money left to come up with these players? I'm here to tell you, dog. It is because of good front office management, bro. A lot of people might say the Indiana Fever is getting help from the WNBA. They're not getting help from the WNBA. They're getting help from their front office doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And that is look over the books, definitely check out the business, and have somebody run the basketball part of it. See, everybody think this whole thing is X's and O's. It's not X's and O's all the time. It's big boy business, bro. And that's why people could predict certain situations happening on this team. You know, everybody want to think about the basketball. Basketball is part of it, but the main part is the business side to make sure you have enough money to get to the basketball part. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the basketball part, and that involves cap space. Now, the Indy Star put out a wonderful article earlier today, kind of detailing everything, letting us know how this thing is going to go down and how much money they for real got left. Let's dive into it right now because I know there has been a lot of reports going back and forth. They got this left, that left. This is going to cut out all of the BS right here and get right to the point. So, shout out to Chloe Peterson. She's phenomenal on X. She's phenomenal with the Indy Star. She's always dropping knowledge. She's very close to the team. She's like the Annie for Indy. For those of you guys who don't know, how much cap space do Indiana Fever have left after Katie Lou's six-figure buyout? Now we know that buyout was around $106,000, but I'm pretty sure they're going to detail all of that in this article. Katie Lou has agreed to a six-figure buyout, according to Richard Cohen of Her Hoops. Sampson, who agreed to a contract divorce with the Indiana Fever on Monday, was set to make around $180,000 in 2025. Her buyout, which is her salary minus the veteran minimum plus 5,000 to adore her to a CBA rule, comes out to around $106,000. Sampson could still be claimed on waivers and she will be on the waiver wire for 5 days. A team is unlikely to claim her, however, because that would include taking on her full contract. So yes, don't expect any Katie Samuel news to come out to after this 5 day wire is up, bro. Because if anybody try to sign her now, they're gonna have to pay that full thing. And we know ain't nobody trying to pay her that. She's a phenomenal basketball player. It's just that she had a baby and she hadn't got her foot back under her, bro. You know, it's just the nature of the business. I believe she's going to bounce back with somebody else. She could come back to the Fever later on down the line. But at the end of the day, I feel like they did her. I feel like they did her right. You know what I'm saying? They gave her 100 bands, sent her on her way. She's still guaranteed to get the veteran minimums around 76,000. So she's still gonna get close to what she was supposed to get. You know, I feel like Indy definitely took care of her in all aspects of the game. They could have did her dirty. You know what I'm saying? But they gave her a nice chunk of change. You know, which I thought was just great. Now I say Kayla Clark on Fever Editions. Obviously Kayla Clark did a interview, which y'all can go see that on the channel from like a couple of days ago. It says once Samuelson clears waivers, she will become a free agent and can sign with a team for as low as the veteran minimum, which is around 78,000. I thought it was 76. So it is 78. So she's going to be off by like $2,000, which is pocket change. That means with her buyout from the Fever being over 6 figure, Indiana will likely be paying her more in 2025 than her new team will. Yes, because the new team got to pay her the veteran minimum. Indiana still got to pay her. Look, that's how you know they playing with a bag. They're playing with a bag because they still gonna pay her. They still got to pay Christy Sides. Bro, they made a lot of money off this Caitlin Clark effect. It's clear as day because they just throwing money around to get rid of this dead weight. See, next year really gonna be the year where they really sign some heavy hitter players, bro. We know DeWanna Bonner coming up to the end of her career. We got a couple more veteran players that I can see possibly leaving. Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard might end up staying. They might sign her long term. She might retire Fever. But I'm just here to tell you, dog, I don't see DeWanna Bonner actually being here too long. I see her career kind of getting towards the end. She gonna pick up a championship, probably hang it up. But I feel like this is just the beginning. They're gonna make a lot of money this year as an organization as a whole, and this is how they able to do all this, man. They can pay you, pay them. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the money to waste anyways, bro. But let's go back to this article. It said, how much do Fever have left to spend on final 2 roster spots? Yes, these are the final 2 roster spots. The Fever will have around $117,000 in cap space and 2 roster spots open on the roster after Sampson buyout. This does not include Jaylen Brown's contract, which is currently a training camp deal. Brown's contract is around $66,000. Will only affect the cap space if she makes the opening day roster. Now we know opening day roster could change. You know what I'm saying? The schedule. I mean the team is set to make a debut in May. And yeah, Jaylen Brown could be on the roster. She could not. But as right now, her contract is not on the books. Somebody said this amount, however, is not enough to sign players by the start of the season. The minimum of 0-2 players of experience is around 66,000, putting the minimum the Fever would need at 132,000. So unless Indiana makes some other moves, it will likely the team will start this season with 11 players. The minimum salary for players will go down as season goes on, as it's prorated for the number of games left. So the Fever could sign someone mid-season once they could afford it. So that brings us to Christy Wallace. I believe Christy Wallace could get traded at the middle of the season. She's the last person I see. She's like the last person that's on the books that I could not see being here throughout the duration of the season. I'm not saying that they're going to trade her now. I believe the Fever.
Hyundai Sonata Hybrid versus Honda Accord Hybrid. Look what Sonata Hybrid has and what Accord Hybrid.
I believe the Fever could open up the season with 11 players. And yeah, man, I see Christy Wallace possibly not finishing out the season here in Indiana, but it is definitely going to be interesting moving forward throughout the duration of this season. As we get closer, guys, I'm telling you right now, it is going to get down to the wire with how this roster is going to look. But that is, all of the info I got you up on the salary, because I know a lot of people was asking about the salary space and like, what is it? This is how they're able to get these players, man. But I want to know y'all thoughts down in the comment section below. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news, man. Till next time, y'all already know how I'm rocking, baby. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Hold up, real quick. Man, I've been seeing that Fact Your Own channel saying my slogans, man. My slogans are patent. I could sue them for that. But it'll cost me more to sue them. You know what I'm saying? So I would like for you guys to just report the channel. You know what I'm saying? Just report the channel. They're probably overseas. But yeah, the let's get it, let's go, and shake the haters off, or patent. License, patent to John the Liquidator. Those are my slogans. I created those. I can put them on merch. I can do whatever with it. So I can very much sue them for intellectual properties, but I'd rather just have you guys report the channel. It costs me more to sue them. But like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters off.